Welcome back to Intables, everyone. So I'm going to go and update you guys on SNDL. I'm going to go over exactly how this one played out today, what exactly we are looking for to have a continuation here. Again, has been one of the very few movers that has been holding up pretty strong, had positive earnings yesterday, possibly just bouncing here or possibly looking for a major breakout here. I'm going to go over exactly what will give us confirmation on this continuation. And all I ask in return is you smash that like button and hit subscribe if you want to see more chart updates on potential breakouts that we mentioned throughout the week. So let's jump into this one. So I'm going to go over the 4-hour chart with you guys here on SNDL. I'm going to show you guys exactly what we're looking for to have a continuation here. But I do want to mention before we get started that we do alert penny stock and breakout alerts of the day. We mentioned NUZE yesterday halted at $2.46 with their expansion into Walmart, jumping all up to $7.60 on the day, over 200% on that breakout. And we also had a major breakout with SOPA halted at $18.20, mentioned as an IPO, jumping all up to $77 into the next day, over 300% on that breakout within that 2-day period. And we also do mention news in pre-market before market open every single day. We mentioned major positive news today with CYTO and pre-market on their nasal spray, had a major breakout from $1.60, jumping all up to $3.30 on the day, over 100% on that breakout. And we also had two major breakouts with EBGO and PPSI on Monday from pre-markets news. We mentioned EBGO's pre-markets news with their funding from Pennsylvania having an 80% breakout, and also did mention PPSI from $5.50, jumping all up to $12.25 on the day, over 100% on that breakout. Having major breakouts throughout the week. Again, the market very choppy. Most breakouts have been pre-market into open, but however, if you do want to see more breakout alerts of the day, go to instables.com in the description below, and you will never miss a breakout alert today again. So as you guys can see here on the 4-hour chart, I'm going to go over exactly what we did mention previously and exactly how this played out and what we're looking for to continue here so we can have this continuation. So as you guys can see, we have our specific levels that we did mention previously. We had this 78-cent level that we did mention previously that we were looking to see if we can break above. Same thing here with SNDL, looking to see if we can continue on this gap up to 78.89 is what I'll be looking for here. And sure enough, did have this gap up as we did have earnings yesterday. And as you guys can see, now we are looking to see if we can hold above this $1 mark, this very strong psychological resistance that we did previously consolidate and had our continuation sell off from. Looking to see if we can break over $1 to get that confirmation to gap up to 117, and from 117 looking to see if we can test 149 from there is what I'll be looking for. The safer gap up here in my opinion would be to break above 117 to 149, and then looking to see if we can have that major breakout from 174 to having that major gap up from our previous gap down that we did have all the way up to about $3.95. So again, in my opinion, looking to see if we can hold over $1 once next week is very key, but looking to see if we can break over 117 as we did have our consolidation and gap down here. Looking to see if we can break out of this gap to have this gap up here to 149 is what I would be looking for. And again, I know SNDL is pretty confusing because we are reaching this $1 mark. If we do break above it, then the question is what would happen from there? And the answer is we are going to be looking to see if we can break over 117 to have that gap up here to 149. And again, the reason why we have this is not only because we had this consolidation and sell-off, but we also did have our continuation breakout at this point when we did break out of our symmetric triangle here that we did have previously and had this major breakout. So again, making sure we do stay above this $1.17 mark once next week is what we're looking for to possibly have this gap up here to test 149, and then looking for that gap up after 174 to possibly have that gap up here to 395 is what we're looking for here on SNDL. But again, SNDL had good earnings and we are bouncing, and going back to the 5-minute with you guys here so you guys can see what happened today. Again, we did have this nice spike this morning because of earnings, and as you guys can see, we did come back down, and on extreme volatility we did come back down and we got that increase in volume, but however we did not break above our previous buy pressure point. As you guys can see here on the MACD, we have a decrease in buy pressure showing us that we are losing momentum. We do need to make sure we can increase in buy pressure, looking to see if we can break above this consolidation here that we do have on the MACD is what we're looking for here to possibly break over $1 and possibly test that 117 mark here on SNDL. So again, making sure we do justify every one of these breakouts is exactly what I want to make sure we do focus on here. And again, with that said, if you happen to be interested in intraday perspective breakouts, which if you are interested in intraday perspective breakouts, you probably already know by now that most breakouts are from pre-market into open, and we do mention news every single pre-market before market open. Go to instables.com in the description below, and you will never miss a breakout alert today. Again, everybody that has been supporting the channel, all of you Instables that have been coming over and supporting the channel from the Instables room, I appreciate every one of you guys every single day. Much love to every one of you guys. And if you guys do like this video, it does help others find it, and it does help the channel grow, and I do appreciate it very much. And again, God bless you all, and I'll see you guys in the next video.